Oh, this one, I've got a story for you. One of these old cautionary tales. It ain't mine, I didn't make it up. I just nicked it off this geezer, Moojiji or whatever his name is. He probably tells it a whole lot better than me. So if you're not really making sense of this video and you're about to click off it, go to his and watch it, because it's a banging story. Right, it's the story of the king and the busted elbow. There was a king, a great king. He ruled one of the biggest kingdoms that man has ever known. This is a while back, so we're skipping a few hundred years back to when people had horses and sharp sticks and crowns and gowns and all that business. So the king was a successful king. The people revered him. He had many wives, many children. They all adored him. And he attributed most of his success to his beloved advisor. See, the king had an advisor who always came with the good information, the juicy information, told him what to do, how to do it, and the king listened to his every word. And 9 times out of 10, it went right. The king had a very successful life. Things just seemed to happen right for him. And he thought about, why is this? And he said, my advisor always has this positive look on things. No matter what, I tell him this. I tell him my problems, I tell him my worries. And he'll tell me, it's okay, my lord. It's okay. It's going to be good. And shit turns out good. Don't know why, but it just does. He's won wars with this advisor. He's done everything. The advisor is a godsend. But one day, the advisor gave him a bad bit of information, or so he thought. So he's strolling through the palace, and the floor is wet from someone spilling wine. It's been a party. There's been a wine fest. It's been a party. Someone spilled a bit of juice on the floor. King slips, bangs his elbow on the marble floor. His wife comes up to him. Oh, King Dave, what is the matter? Can I help you? So, piss off, Wendy. My fucking elbow. Go and get the advisor. So in comes the advisor. Oh, my lord, what is it? How can I help you? So, advisor, I fucked up my elbow, man. What should I do? Like, it says, not to worry, my king. This is good. So, it's fucking good. Look at my elbow, man. It's bone sticking out. It's busted. My shit's bust. He's like, oh, my lord, it's good, you see. And he's like, fuck off, man. He's like, guards, take this geezer away. He's gone senile. He started chatting shit. He's telling me my elbow's good and it's busted. So the king rests. He can't do anything. He's in that much pain for the next few days. He just kicks it up in the king size bed. You know, one of them ones with the sweet frame on it. Has his wife there feeding him grapes. His kids doing all the chores and shit. And he finally gets into a point where he's thinking, oh, I'm feeling a bit better. You know, I've been trapped inside for the last few days. So I need to get out. Think, go outside the city walls. Maybe go hunting. Maybe a horse ride. And then he thinks, nah, I'm going to take the KTM out for a blast. So he's like, hops on his fucking 125, no helmet, dragging through the kingdom, bibbidi bop bop, 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 past the furthest valleys, past the valleys, through the forest, over the mountains. The king has travelled further than he's ever been before. And as he's strolling along in his KTM, just taking in the scenery, having a little putter, he notices a beautiful white deer in the distance. And he's thinking, wow, I've never seen a deer so beautiful. But he's staring at this deer, he's just not paying attention to what he's doing. Bibbidi ba 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 ba. And he blips on the KTM. And a fucking branch, a low-hanging branch from an apple tree, smacks him up off his bike. And he's like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? It takes a minute to recuperate. But just as he's taking a minute, gathering his bearings, thinking, what the fuck just happened to me? Realises that the branch just smacked him off his bike. He turns around and sees a fucking horde of some angry geezers coming towards him. He's on his own, by the way. He'd normally ride out with the people, but he just thought no one else has got a KTM. This is the one and only KTM in the kingdom. So he's fucked off on his one ski. And he's like, shit, I'm way out of the kingdom in some foreign land here. I don't know where I am. And I got this horde of angry looking geezers coming at me. And as they get close, he's thinking, shit, I heard about these people. They're all dressed in like Mad Max looking gear. He's thinking, these are the cannibal warlords of Nairobi. And he's thinking, shit, he's about to take me and eat me. So, as he imagines, they snatch him up, leave the KTM, fucking idiots. They didn't know what it was, they just thought it was some funky technology that they couldn't use. One of them tried to fucking sit on it and make it gallop and that, but he couldn't make sense of it. So they left the KTM in the bush. Take the king back to the camp, where he sees a massive fire and the people go mad and start doing some funky rain dance. Seasoning him, throwing salt and pepper at him. He's like, yo, fuck off with the salt and pepper, man. Do I look like a turkey? I am a turkey. That's what he says to him. Are you going to eat me? And the geezer says, yes. And he's like, why? And the geezer says, yes. And I'm like, fuck. So he's like, nah, man, you ain't eating me. Get the fuck off me. And I starts pushing him and shit. And they rag him to the floor. And as they rag him to the floor, they rip his sleeve off his gown, only to expose the fucked up elbow. And these cannibals, they know that he is imperfect. They can't eat a man who's spoiled. His body is not perfect. They can't sacrifice him and eat him. So they just fucking send him on his way, push him the fuck off out the camp. They go back out trying to find the next meal that ain't spoiled. As the king is walking through the forest, past the mountains, past the valleys, to get back to the kingdom, he's thinking to himself, shit, the fucking advisor was right, man. He told me it was good that I busted my elbow. He told me this, and I sent him to the dungeons, man. Like, so he's speed walking back to the kingdom, even though he's walked for miles and miles, he's knackered. All he's thinking is, I need to get to the advisor. I need to get him out of the dungeons, man. I can't believe I've done this to him. So he finally arrives at the kingdom, knackered, been walking for almost a day. And he doesn't eat, he doesn't drink, he goes straight to the dungeon. He says, I'm sorry, bro, I can't believe I put you here. I can't believe I've done this to you. And the advisor, oh, no, why, my lad? Why? What is this? He's like, you were right. You're always right. My busted elbow, it was good. He's like, what do you mean it was good? Smiles on his face. Smile on his face, not smiles. He ain't got two mouths. And the king tells him about his experience and how he was kidnapped by a fucking cannibal general warlord, but they couldn't eat him because his elbow was fucked up. And he's like, see, there's always good in the situation. Always good. And he says, but what about you? You think it's good that you've been in the dungeon for the past few days? He's like, whoa, my lord, you see, if I were not in the dungeon, I would have been on the back of the KTM with you. And you see, my elbow would have been unspoiled. And they would have fucking ate me. And the king goes, you're a very smart man. You're a fucking smart man. There you have it, that is the story of the king with the busted elbow. Moral is, there's always a fucking positive, yeah, there is always a positive. You might not think that it's good to start with, but things come in hidden ways, man. You think something's bad for you, and it'll turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to you. I'm Royce Roller. That's story time with Roller. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. I ain't gonna tell you. Right, respect. I'll see you in the next one. By the way, let me just add, it's late as shit while I'm making this video, so appreciate the grind, appreciate that I could be tucked up in bed right now watching YouTube videos, but I'm out here producing a YouTube video, so I need that appraisal. Right, thank you very much. I'll see ya.